Welcome back to the channel. If you're like me and have gathered all the trash from your farm and from diving, then I've got a couple of hopefully helpful options so you can gather more trash to convert to scrap to make more sprinklers or whatever else you need for your farm. And as always, before we get into the video, please do not forget to like and subscribe so you do not miss out on any of my Coral Island guides and tutorials. Now, while it may seem that trash is a finite resource, luckily it isn't. It just comes back very slowly while diving, which is a good and a bad thing. It's a good thing because we're trying to keep Coral Island clean, but a bad thing because a lot of our farm equipment relies heavily on converting trash to scrap. The first place each day I check is back to diving, which, like I mentioned, replenishes itself at a very slow rate. Once you finish that, I like to run around the entire island rummaging through trash cans because there's a pretty decent chance for them to drop trash. And with the next update, the one that was rolled back after it started deleting people's saves, actually increases the trash received from trash cans from 1 piece to a stack of 5. So that'll be really helpful once it's actually implemented. Another option is to clean up the trash at the recycling center, but unfortunately do not expect a restock of trash until the start of each year. So just make sure before the final day of winter that recycling center is totally cleaned out. So next two options are pretty dang tedious, so I personally avoid doing them unless I'm literally desperately needing scrap. But if you've been good about upgrading your tools, especially your hoe, you can use it around town and the beach for a chance to find trash. Having an upgraded hoe is your best bet since it increases the amount of ground it tills all at once. Like I said though, you'll burn through stamina, so I definitely avoid doing this unless you really need trash. Your other and probably most tedious option out of all is to go fishing and try to catch trash. If the fish starts resisting, then you know it's a fish and not trash, so you can go ahead and cut the line and try again. Unfortunately, there's no vendor that sells an infinite number of trash or scrap yet, but hopefully that's changed in future updates. You can buy a single piece of scrap from the black market that comes near the lighthouse, but that's really not enough to make a dent in things. And that's really the only options that I've seen thus far. I would definitely expect the devs to add alternate ways in the future to get trash and scrap because a lot of late game is bogged down by being unable to gain scrap. Hopefully though you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time, YouTube. Peace out.